What's up, everybody? Crazy H here with a Star Wars The Vintage Collection review. This time we're looking at Darth Vader, Emperor's Wrath from Return of the Jedi. So let's take a look at the packaging and then we'll get into the figure with his accessories. So Vader over here won on the wheel. So we're reviewing him next. And this is the packaging he comes in. This is the old school nostalgic packaging I remember as a kid from when Kenner had the toy line, and this is how they came in. So you have the carded back with the figure right there from the media. The movie, the TV show, the cartoon where the figure is from. He's from Return of the Jedi. This is when, he turned on the Emperor and Emperor electrocuted him. Here's Vader inside there with the accessories and the lightning effects. He's got a cut-off hand piece. He's got the lightsaber that's turned on and the one that's turned off, just the hilt. Back of the packaging, you got all this wasted space for all these different languages for attention and all that good stuff. And we could have like a whole thing of figures, but we don't. I'm going back to the old school style. Here's the barcode if you need it. Here's Vader out of the packaging with the electrocution. Darth Vader, Emperor's Wrath, destroying Emperor Palpatine of the cost of his own life. Darth Vader's proved that some good remained in him, as his son Luke had believed. Okay, so I read that kind of slow. He is number 385 in the line. So this is the box. This is the packaging or the box bag, whatever you want to call it. That's what this is, and we're going to get him out right now. So here's Vader out of the packaging. And as you can see, he's wrapped up in the electricity. But that head sculpt, though, it's translucent. You can see his skull and all that. That's really cool. I like how they did that effect. And then it's a regular Vader body. The only difference is they got this, this is wrapped around it, so the cape really is constricted. And then you could take off, pop off this hand, pop off that hand, and then you have the accessory to recreate. If I could get it on there. Where's the ball? Did you take the ball socket? No. Oh, the whole arm comes off. I'm sorry, not just the hand, the whole arm. All right, and then you have that piece from where he gets his hand lopped off, and you can see the silver cut point. That's a really cool effect. That really is. And then of course, let me put the hand back together. Wrong way. It's gotta go this way. Anyway, and then of course, he comes with his lightsaber. One turned on, one turned off. But I do like that. I do like that we have this option. Now this is, of course, a situational play piece where to use it, you can't really use it as an everyday play piece if you're a kid and want to play with your toys. But it's a really cool version of Vader that we got. And let's do some comparisons with another Vader. I only have one. So this is Vader from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I believe it's called Dark Times. And here he is with the Return of the Jedi version where he's Emperor's Wrath is what that one is called. So you can see how they look together. I feel like this is a darker black. Is it a lighter? I don't know. Maybe it's just the lighting. But yeah, there's only two Vaders I got. I don't have an Emperor, unfortunately. Or do I? No, I don't. So that's some comparisons with my Vaders. Alright, so the electricity does come off. Which I figured it should, right? But I just didn't. When I moved them, this piece came off and this piece from his hand came off. So if you don't want the electricity on there and you want to display them a different way, you have that option. But I'm going to put it back on to have them displayed that way because I think I like the idea of having this scene recreated with the Emperor. Now I just gotta find me an Emperor to go with this. to make it work. But yeah, I really like that helmet. That is really a cool effect that they have. Translucent, you can see the skull in there. I like that. So anyway, this was my look at Star Wars The Vintage Collection, Darth Vader, Emperor's Wrath. Thanks for watching.